Well, good morning. This morning, our scripture is found in Psalms 103, uh, second verse, and it goes like this: Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. This morning, I'd like to speak to you a little bit about benefits. Everybody wants benefits. You know, you go into interview for a job, and one thing they do to try to entice you is with their benefits. And I've even taken a lower pay because the benefits offset the wages. It's very possible that many children of God don't realize the benefits that they have that they're not utilizing. Did you know that? Absolutely. David told his soul to remember God's benefits. And so to be able to remember God's benefits, we have to go to the source. This book, called the Holy Bible, is filled with promises and benefits. And unless you read the benefits, you don't know about it. And so I highly recommend you reading and finding out what your benefits is to be a child of God. What are benefits? Benefits are any act of kindness or favor conferred and whatever contributes to promote prosperity and personal happiness. That's what benefits are. God forgives all of our iniquities. What a benefit is that? That's a great benefit. My goodness, I couldn't do it myself. All your iniquities are forgiven. Nothing you've done is not forgiven. Now that's marvelous. Well, a child of God has total forgiveness. Total. Not partial, but total. Ephesians 1:7 tells us, in whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sin, according to the riches of his grace. And see, we live in his grace, right? So, what a benefit. What a benefit. We find that God heals our diseases. 1 Peter 2:24 says, by whose stripes we are healed. By whose stripes we are healed. And we just have to accept those benefits and claim those benefits. By his stripes we are healed. Oh, and by the way, there's no exception on the healing. It makes no difference what it is, whether it's physical, spiritual, mental. He is there. He can heal us. God redeems your life from destruction. 1 Colossians 1:14 says, in whom we have redemption through his blood. So we're a redeemed people if you're a child of God. A redeemed people. God crowns you with his loving kindness and tender mercies. His mercies are forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Now, when you're paying your bills, you might have a mercy clause where that, if you can't pay them on the date, well, they'll give you an extension under mercy without penalty. Well, guess what? We have mercies continuous mercies. God crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercies. Uh, Imagine a crown. You know, it encompasses your head and surrounds you. Just the whole thing. Your whole body. It's just from top to bottom. From top to bottom. We find in Psalms 5 and 12, "For thou, Lord, will bless the righteous with favor, with thou compass him as with a shield." So, a child of God should be righteous. Should be. And so he's crowning us. In Psalms 32:10 tells us, "For he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him." So, compass. That's all of us. That's it. The road that you walk, you are under this blessing continually. But we have to receive the blessing. We have to receive the blessing. 1 Timothy 6 and 17 tells us, "Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy." You know, we often idolize the people that is wealthy, and you know, they've come by it by inheritance or working hard. But I'll tell you what, they cannot even come close to the riches of our God. And he just loves us so much. And that's the reason that when you love your children, you do the very, very best that you can for them. You want to protect them. You want to provide for them. You want to shelter them. And you want to correct them. And many times I've been corrected by God, and I'm certain that you have, in different ways, different manners. But we have such a loving God that has a benefit package for a child of God that is out of this world, truly out of this world. You see, when we draw our last breath, boom, we're heaven bound. We're heaven bound. Something that James, the half-brother of Jesus, he wrote in James 1:17, "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father." Folks, he loves us. He loves us. His benefit package is out of this world because he loves us. He cares for us. And all he asks is that we obey him. Obey. We trust in him and obey him. Obey him. And we will have a life that no one else can touch, because he loves us. He loves us. He sent his son to die for us on the cross. That's how much love he has. Well, I love you too. And I pray that you got something out of this. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.